Equal over till I'm there, right? Trying to the sun, where I cannot find no bit. Ain't gonna get no picture.
Boy, out for another installment of the What's Going On Old Man podcast. And since Alf said he didn't like our intro music last week, I decided to play the old man's anthem. T.I. got a hit that got the old people going crazy. If you 40 and plus and you hear this song, you gotta move. T.I. is back. Shit is
I'm gonna
popping.
Ti great, but I have to issue a public apology to my man J.
What?
Cole. Yeah,
Oh, what?
I think
Damn,
last week
dude,
I
you
said
you going
I think
straight to it? You're not
yeah,
even
I'm not
gonna
wasting any
simmer.
time. Yeah,
You're not even gonna
I'm not gonna
discuss
be here.
T.I.'s
No,
fucking
no,
old
I don't
man
care about.
anthem.
Nah, I
Perfect
don't
for
care
the
about
old man
T.I.
podcast.
No,
Oh, you wildin'.
no. I'm going to go straight into apologetic mode of like, you know what? Only if I knew that this guy. Well, I knew, but only if I knew. Why didn't this guy bring all that energy and action to the battle? But
So what the hell are you
what?
apologizing for then? He
I
did it.
apologize because I said that I was like, he's done, and I'm like, I didn't like that, and I still don't like it. But when you come with these four freestyles that this guy came, you just can't. This is hard to ignore. When you're good, you're good. You know,
But
like
that was never the debate. We never questioned whether
but
he
you
was
know what?
good or not.
I never questioned if he was good, but I questioned what he did was whack. But because
It
of
is
what he
whack.
did,
It was.
yeah. But now it's like you got to be like, damn, because I was done. I was like, I'm done with this guy. I was done. So
No,
I'm apologizing for saying I was done. I'm not
no,
done
you were
anymore.
not done, dude.
I was done. No. I'm telling you,
Last
I was done.
time we had a discussion, it was
I
just
was done.
whether or
I was
not the
done.
issue was whether or not he could talk that swaggy talk.
And I said he couldn't, and I'm
All right
apologizing. I'm
then.
saying he can. Okay, I'm saying he can. That's what I'm saying. Okay?
What?
I'm saying he can. Yeah, yeah.
Wow,
I'm saying he
dude,
can.
you a flip flopper.
It ain't a flip flopper, dude. See, that's the problem with people. People feel that you can't change your mind. You got to stick to one thing. No, dude. I heard something. I heard something.
Right.
I heard
But
4
that's the
songs.
point.
I heard 4 songs, and I think the message has been heard by him. And I think now he's like, all right, you want to come do this? Let's go. I think that's what that. I think that's what
But
the
it sounds
proclamation
like
was.
it sounds like you changed your mind because he came with some dope lyrical songs. You never questioned his lyrical ability. We all knew he was dope.
No, I think that is in response to not coming through and battling. I think that's what that is for.
He still didn't explain himself.
I think that explained enough. I think he mentions a lot of things in there, and he's taking shots at people.
He mentioned his current state. He was like, my apology knocked me out the top 3. Okay, we knew that, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. And guess what? The fact that he's coming back with apologizing, saying that to me, that's good faith.
He didn't apologize. He was talking about the apology to Kendrick.
I get
that apology knocked him out the top 3.
Exactly. And the fact that he's acknowledging, knowing what he did was kind of whack, and it knocked him out. He knows that. And he's not pretending like everything's all good.
No.
Yeah,
no. He needs to.
You are back.
He needs to apologize to hip hop.
No.
He needs to explain himself. Because I can't believe, my nigga. You know what you sound like? You sound like a chick, right? Whose man plays her out, and all of a sudden he comes with some flowers, and you caught up again. We always knew he could rap, Alf. He could rap really well. He's arguably one of the best MCs out here.
Listen,
you hear some dope freestyles on this birthday blizzard thing, and you got caught up again.
Yeah, no, I didn't get caught up. I got caught up in what he was saying, and I'm like, okay. And I think he's taking shots at people, and people know, like, okay.
Give me. You got a quote. Give me a line. What line?
There's something about he dropped down and he went back down. He went back up and he's passing, watching him go back up, looking at everyone. So to me, he's acknowledging what happened, what he did. He knows when he did that thing, he got slammed down to the ground.
But he doesn't sound apologetic. He sounds like he's doubling down. Like F you.
Okay, and I don't care. Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Of course you got to care because you said he violated hip hop last week.
He did, and guess what? Now I think this is a response to that. That's what he did. That's what that Blizzard thing is about. So it's a response to the violation.
You commit a violation and you double down on it. You're not apologetic. You're not explaining yourself.
Dude, the fact that he mentioned that he got dropped down out of the top 3 to me is a sort of apology, saying, "Yeah, I know I fucked up by doing that." And then he says and gets cocky, saying, "You know what? Yeah, okay. It brought me down to reality, and then I'm going back up, and I'm looking at you as I pass you again." So to me, that was an apology. And guess what? I think a lot of people's going to respect it and accept it. So I'm apologizing.
Hell no.
You don't have to accept it, but I'm telling you that.
No. I'm not accepting it. No, I was responding to your comment. A bunch of other people. Nah, nobody's accepting this nonsense, yo. Hip hop is hip hop, dog.
it. Yeah, and I think
other people aren't either.
I don't know about that. I see people saying mixed
No,
reviews.
no,
Yeah.
I haven't seen not one mixed review. Everybody's on the same page, dude. You can't talk that talk no more.
Nah, I doubt it.
Okay?
His album, I'm telling you right now, that album's gonna do good. Because guess what? There are people out there who are thinking the same way I thought. Like, goddamn, dude. Like, yeah, you messed up doing that stupid shit, but then you're like,
Yeah, but he
goddamn.
came with some dope lyrics. Oh, I forgive you.
Yeah,
Come
but it's
on.
not dope lyrics. He's taking shots at people too. He's taking shots at
can't-
the podcast
You
people.
can't take shots.
Shit.
You can't
Of
take
course you
shots
can.
because the podcast people are talking the truth. He took a shot at Fat Joe. Fat Joe said everything that I agree with. You can't talk that talk no more. There was a battle and you bowed out.
Yes, and I
Ungracefully.
and I think and I
Oh, cook them. Now he wants to cook? How come he didn't cook Kendrick? That's
Dude,
the only thing I would say.
dude.
If I was an
Yeah, you're
MC
right.
and he tried to cook me, I'd be like,
Yeah,
nigga,
yeah.
why didn't you talk to Kendrick like that?
Okay, well, guess what? You're
And
right.
then he would have to shut up. He would have to shut up immediately.
No, he doesn't. He'll say what he said before, and he'll come back with
Oh, he's
something.
gonna apologize to me too? I wish I
Huh.
was an MC who came at him. He came and then he tried
Nah,
to come
man.
from my head. I'd be like, yo, dude, where was all that energy for Kendrick? Alf,
dude,
he
like I
messed
said,
up, yo.
the
And I can't
energy-
believe you
And I-
folded
no,
like a
dude,
lawn
dude.
chair
Hold on, dude.
over some
I-
dope lyrics.
Hold on. I didn't say he didn't mess up. I never said that.
Yeah, but you folded.
That.
You
I'm
started the
acknowledging-
podcast apologizing.
Yeah,
you
because
couldn't even enjoy the old man T.I. song just to run to apologize to
that
J.
T.I.
Cole.
That T.I. song has nothing, absolutely nothing on those 4 songs. Okay, I like T.I., but guess what? It has nothing on those songs at all, dude. Yeah, and guess what, dude? Like I said, nothing. Okay, nah, dude. I think J. Cole. I think he did take accountability when he says that he dropped out of the top 3 because he
was
apologized.
just acknowledging what happened, Alf.
Yeah,
that's not taking accountability. We all know you dropped down.
The flies up in here. Yeah, dude.
Damn.
That
A winter
is taking
fly?
that is taking accountability, dude. He said it. Like he said the obvious. He didn't duck behind like, well, he's like, yeah, my apology dropped me out of the top 3.
That's not accountability. That's acknowledgement. There's a difference.
Acknowledgement, apologies. Yo, dude, he's not gonna be apologizing again. He took accountability for what more do you want him to do?
No.
Like,
accountability.
yo, okay, dude.
No.
He
Accountability.
said, that's me saying,
up.
yo, I fucked up. Yeah, he's not gonna say, oh, I fucked up.
He didn't say that.
He said, by apologize, I got dropped out of the top 3. He acknowledged that by doing that. Exactly,
but that's not
dude.
accountability. Accountability is
dude,
stating that what you did. What did you do, J. Cole? I messed up. He's not saying that. He's coming back real cocky, dude.
Well, guess what? That's what this thing is about, and he's back cocky. So you know what? Stay on that cocky tip, J. Cole. Keep going strong, dude.
You folded like a
I
lawn
don't
chair over a couple of dope
I didn't feel
lines.
like anything. No, it's not a couple of dope lines. I guess you didn't listen to this thing. It's 4
I did. He went crazy. Okay, he does what J. Cole does. J. Cole is a super lyricist.
Here's the problem, right? Like, I took a stance last week where I was like, I'm not gonna get this dude's album. Seriously, I wasn't. I was like, this dude was whack for doing that, and I think it still was whack.
I never thought that. I never thought I was gonna listen to his music no more.
Well, I thought it was whack. I thought it was whack. I was like, I don't care. I don't need to. Like, okay, dude, the dude's coming out like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. Listen, but I was like, I'll get to it when I get to it, right? But by doing this to me over DJ Clue, you know what I'm saying? He went back into the essence, and to me, that little acknowledgement is the best you're gonna get of an apology, and I accept it. Yes, dude. You did get freaking booted out for that stupid apology you did.
I thank God for my memory because I remember your exact words.
Dude, you don't have to remember my exact words. You could go play the whole thing. I told you it was whack. I said it was whack. You can't do that in hip hop. I said I'm not denying that.
Can I finish what your exact words were? Your exact words were, he needs to do a song with Drake when they're talking about it back and forth, and he's explaining to Drake why he abandoned.
Well, you know what? I think he did something even better. Yeah, I did.
What? Just rapping again?
Oh, yeah. I think he did something better on this one, yes. That song, okay, dude, if you're not acknowledging what that blizzard is in response to the stupidity he did. Like, let's not be stupid here, pretend like he's coming out, act like nothing happened. He's talking about it. He's talking about it.
He's a Joe and other podcasters.
Yes, he's talking about it. He's talking about these dudes are talking about shit. So it's in the realm of acknowledging what happened, and he's talking about it. Okay, and he
So
acknowledges, yeah,
does he
yeah, does he
apologize to
what?
us as hip? Does he
Why is he
apologize to us
no,
as to hip hop
no,
fans?
he's
No,
done apology. He apologized.
I don't
No,
deserve an
if I was him,
apology.
no, you don't, because he apologized already. And he's like, I ain't doing that shit again.
Who? He
I'll
apologized to
acknowledge the shit and move
Kendrick.
on.
He apologized to
Exactly. He's
Kendrick.
not, and guess what? The apology's over.
Oh, no.
I acknowledge. I got knocked down. Okay, I'm back, and I'm gonna look at you guys as I go back up again and say bye to you.
He needs
Okay?
to apologize to the hip hop fan
No,
and
no,
hip
you're
hop
breaking up,
itself.
dude.
He needs to apologize to the hip hop culture.
I think by doing that Blizzard song, that was a form of apology. So
How?
we'll see. The jury's out. We'll see.
My
I told
God.
you, he came out with something right before his album came out. You know what? I think Kanye is coming out tonight.
Oh,
He's
really?
coming out. So then I'm gonna go listen to it. Oh yeah, Kanye issued a public like he took out an ad apologizing,
Yes,
about
a real apology.
all the
That's how
stuff
you
he was
do it.
saying.
That's what Cole should have done.
Yeah, but I think his thing is way more like, and it was like he was going on the he lost
that
like
okay.
Kanye.
Okay, you want an
and he did a
example
lot
of
street
you want
stuff.
an example of accountability? That's it. But if Kanye just wrote a letter, hey, I said a bunch of mean stuff about Jews and blacks and left it at that, that's an acknowledgement. Accountability is my bad. I know what I did, my bad. J. Cole, listen,
Okay,
man.
well,
J. Cole, I think
listen,
J.
like I
Cole
said,
is gonna have
like
a young wolf is gonna come at J. Cole, and he's gonna have the perfect rhyme
don't do
prepared.
it. And that poor dude is gonna be
No, it's gonna
disintegrated.
be
Okay?
it's gonna be called Where's That Energy? Where's that energy that
Okay,
where's that energy
and
for
he'll come
Kendrick?
and he will come back with, like you said, stop fucking with Simba. This is stop fuck with the young Simba.
Oh,
Okay, my man is
yo,
back.
dude. Yo,
He
this
back.
nigga
He
folded
back,
like
dude.
a 16-year-old girl
Nah, dude.
with the
Dude,
captain
nah,
of the
dude.
football
You see,
team.
you could
This
call
nigga
16-year-old
cheated
girl,
on you.
dude.
He cheated on
Listen,
you
dude,
and then came back with
your
some
analogy
sweet
is
words
whack.
and some
Your analogy is
flowers.
whack. Your
Sweet
analogy
words
is
and a
whack,
box
dude,
of
because you know what?
chocolates, and you're back in. You're taking him in.
If your brain can't function to understand that this dude's coming back to acknowledge what he did by doing the blizzard, the winter blizzard, whatever you call the shit, then
Birthday
you're
blizzard.
fooling yourself. Birthday blizzard, okay? That is a straight up freaking, that is tied to all the stupid shit that's going on right now. And the fact that he's talking about it, people talking about him, and he's acknowledging that stuff, I'm good with that. I don't need no crybaby
So
apology.
why is he attacking?
And the funny thing about it is, I don't even know if he has any future songs where he might even dive more into it. I don't know, but
Why is he attacking
the
why is he attacking the podcasters though?
because these dudes are freaking washed up rappers fucking just talking shit, and he's tired of hearing this shit, dude.
Jadakiss is
Okay?
a washed up rapper?
When's the last dope shit Jadakiss came out with? Jadakiss can't freaking hang with this dude. He
Oh
can't.
my God.
He can't, dude. I don't know what you're thinking. He can't.
All right. I'm not.
Okay,
I'm
next
not.
question.
Okay.
If you
Look.
listen to that winter blizzard or birthday blizzard, I'm keep calling winter blizzard because we're in the winter blizzard. But if you listen to that thing, like I never heard Jadakiss rhyme like that. You know what I'm saying? This dude is really good, and that's what pissed me off by him doing that stupid apology thing that he
Right.
did. That's why I was so whack.
Right, Alf.
They did
Right.
that, and
So
I'm not denying that. I'm just telling you that he just addressed it in 4 wild freestyles, and I'm telling you that I'm accepting what he said. The acknowledgement is good enough for me, and the acknowledgement is gonna be good for a lot of people. A lot of people don't need no crybaby. Hey, hey man, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? And guess what? He has an
checking
album
the
coming out.
temperature on this.
He has
I
an
don't-
album coming out. He has an album coming out, and I guarantee you, they're gonna be like, okay, what's this? What was that birthday blizzard about? And he's gonna talk about it. So you're gonna hear more about it. And I guarantee you, he will address it. This is just the prelude to get everybody warmed up to be like, okay, just in case you guys forgot, because I did this stupidness, I will freaking redeem myself. This is a redemption tour. Just remember I told you that. But it's freezing outside, and I don't know what's going on, man. It's cool.
We knew he was
Yeah,
gonna do
but you didn't know the
tour.
birthday blizzard was coming. You didn't know that was coming. Yeah, we knew he's dope. Okay, everybody knows
I always knew he's gonna if he drops a song, it's gonna be lyrically
okay, dude, but
incredible.
You know what? But if it was just his regular
but
album
what
doing
we
regular
talked
talk,
about
I wouldn't have
last week,
cared.
I remember I
Yes.
said he needs to
And
do
I
a
mean,
song
once
explaining
again-
himself, and then you said something even better. You were like, no, could you imagine a song with him and Drake and he's explaining? I was
And
like, yeah, he got
okay,
to
dude.
explain himself.
Okay, well, I think he did that in this thing.
He didn't explain shit. He
Okay,
doubled
well,
down.
well, guess what? That's your opinion. I think he did.
It's not an opinion. It's a fact.
He's addressing the current situation of that
right
beef.
And we know
That's
it.
what-
So
that's what this thing is all about.
What was his
Okay?
explanation for what he did?
Dude, he's taking a cocky stance of like, yo, yeah, I freaking apologize and I got knocked down and now all these freaking dudes are yapping their mouths and running their mouths. And guess what? It's a freaking beginning or opening to whatever, which I don't need anymore because I think this was good enough. You think that wasn't a strategic move he did? You think he just did that just to do it? He has an album coming out like, I don't know, in a couple of days, right? And you don't think he just created a buzz to be like, okay, who are you talking about? Why did you do that? It's all gonna come out. It's all gonna be revealed. This is the perfect marketing thing that this guy
Okay,
created for
you know
himself.
what? You know
Okay.
what?
All you're gonna do is have to wait and see. Because you're gonna
We shall see. We shall
because
see.
if you really think, right? Everybody's like, oh my God. Because Clue was like, well, who is he talking about? It's not about just enjoy the music, right? Yeah. But he did that for a reason. He did that on purpose. Okay.
Okay.
And he addresses things on that thing. So guess what? There's gonna be people like, well, what was that about? And he's gonna talk about it. He's not gonna be like, I don't want to talk about it.
Well,
You
the
think
beauty of
you
this
think any
podcast is
reasonable person,
I
right?
now
The next
have
question: if you
you
had him on,
on
if you had
record
him,
making
if
this
you had, okay,
statement.
you're right. That's great. If you had him in front of you right now, the first thing you're gonna be like, all right, what's up with this the birthday blizzard? Who you talking about? What's going on? Is it tied to like what happened?
No.
Anybody,
If I had him in front of
everybody's
me
gonna
right
ask that
now,
question.
the first question I would be asking Mr. Jermaine Cole would be, my nigga, you are a hip hop god. You're a god MC. Why'd you back out that battle? Once I get that explanation, then I would move on
Well,
to,
guess
okay,
what, dude? I don't know if they're gonna come at him that way, but they're gonna be. It's gonna first be addressed like, what is this about? And he's gonna go into explanation, and I guarantee you, he's gonna mention, well, after what I did, is because that's what this is for. That's what this is all about. This is not, oh, let me just be cocky, start dropping songs. Nah, dude. He's talking about what's happening because people are talking like, yo, dude, what are you coming? You can't come. Because there was a song prior to that, and they're like, dude, you can't be doing this. And then he was like, okay, the buzz is talking, they talking. So he had to shut everybody up. And guess what? It's going to come back again because there's no way you could ignore it. It's a trending topic, and it's going to be a hot topic when he's promoting the album, when he's talking about it. It's going to happen. So only
the
time will
last
tell. We'll
thing,
see.
the last thing I'll say about this, and then we can move on, is that I don't think that a birthday blizzard is shutting anybody up. As a matter of fact, it riled up a few people.
And guess what? You know what? Genius. Because guess what everybody's talking about? The birthday
Yeah,
blizzard. So guess
yeah.
what? Mission accomplished. And he's going to have to talk about it. So to me, that's just an easier way for him to come talk about instead of coming out with an album. And everybody's like, so what happened, dude? What happened?
It just sounds like we're having two different conversations. I don't think I've ever said that his career was over. I didn't think it was. I just said, my dude,
nah,
you
dude.
can't talk that swaggy talk.
I
didn't think his career was over.
Of course it is, man. I thought it was like gonna be like on the like people not feeling. Dude, what he did was whack. Nobody likes that shit. Nobody likes it. So yeah, your career could be over for that. Your career could be like nobody's feeling you like that.
Nah,
dude.
he's too lyrically
dude,
dope.
It doesn't matter. Okay, dude, the minute he came out with a song doing lyrically dope stuff, people were like, we don't want to hear that. People were questioning him. Okay,
we didn't want to hear any cocky
dude.
talk.
Tough talk. Hip hop is all about tough talk, dude. Like, what are we talking about here? Lyrical tough talk. He's featuring
tough talk. Okay?
Well, guess what? This guy does. All right. So Kanye is a different freaking breed.
But he lost that privilege once he backed out of a battle.
And guess what? He believes he has not. Okay, that's why he addressed it. And guess what? He realized that I'm gonna have to talk about this.
The only thing he could do right now for me to accept cocky talk would be to go after Kendrick. He needs to just spark that battle up.
You know what? That to me, yeah, that's old news, and that's kind of whack
back
a little bit.
Light it back up. Light that fuse.
Nah, it's kind of whack. Because I like I said before, I never thought Kendrick won in the first place. But hey, that's a different time. I don't want to go back into that.
No,
it was more political than anything else. I just think that this dude realized the error in his ways, and I respect that. And I think he just opened up the door to discuss it and to promote his album at the same time. I think that's what.
Okay.
He did.
So we'll see if your theory is right.
You know what? Only time will tell because the album's coming out, I think, I don't know, sometime next week or in 2 weeks. So, and this little thing right there is going to be the conversation that everybody's going to be talking about. But circle back on T.I. Yeah, that T.I. song is nice. I like it. It's a cool song.
So it makes your old man bones move when you hear that shit.
Nah, man, I don't know old man bones. It's like the guy he's good, man. And he's from the South, and I know they're going to give him a lot of support for it. And
it's a bang. Wait, is T.I. 50 yet?
I don't know, man, but T.I. is not no young guy, so he has a
definitely
son
his 40s,
that's rapping like crazy. So
right.
He's a married dude with good business dude. So I don't think he's.
But again, the reason I played it is because it's real funny when you look on social media. It's all older people just jamming out, rocking to it, and it has that old classic T.I. feel too. And the nigga cut his dreads off. He has the old school Caesar with the hat tilted to the side again. It's a good feeling, man.
This is music, man. Like hip hop, you can't like it's not like rock and roll where these guys, these old guys, still could keep going. So I guess that maybe that's changing.
Oh yeah, I think it
Maybe that
is. I think it
maybe
is.
the trend is
And it should, man. I don't see I don't see why it can't. If Mick Jagger could rock out to in his 80s, why
because
can't we
man,
do it?
because it's the culture, man. Hip hop culture is rough, man. It's kill or be killed, and it's who's up next. That's the you know what I'm saying. It's like who's up next. Like think about it right now, right? Like honestly, like who's the real like right now? Like who's the guy who like the days of the Jay-Z's, the 50 Cents, the M's, right? When those dudes came out, like it was like
Mhm.
total domination for a period of time until the next person came up, right? Who took over?
Right.
Drake took over. Like right now, I don't get the sense that there's some dominator that's out there right now who's dominating. I'm the
No,
man. I'm the new
no. You see,
Jay-Z. I'm the new. That doesn't exist right now, dude.
so there is, but because we're older, we don't realize it. But I think the person who's dominating rap right now for these young people is this kid called NBA Youngboy. He is like a god to them,
Uh,
yo. Like he
yeah, I
is.
don't know, dude.
They're
Dude,
comparing him to the next Michael Jackson.
I don't know if that's the case because Jay-Z, all those dudes, young people, old people, they all knew about him.
No, they
I'm
didn't.
not that out of the hip. Wait, what do you mean they don't know? Okay, dude.
They didn't
Ask
know
any
about him.
young person who
They
Jay-Z.
knew about
That's who Jay.
him. They knew about him the way I know about NBA YoungBoy. I can't name one NBA YoungBoy song, but I know who he is. I know what he looks like. I know what's going on with him. He gets in trouble a lot, but I can't say one lyric from a song. And I think that's how older people knew Jay Z when Jay Z was coming up. They knew the name, but they couldn't sing you a Jay Z song. I could sing you a Jay like
You know what? I don't
yeah.
know, man. I don't know about this NBA young boy. So,
These kids have
uh,
their own superstars right now,
uh,
and he's one of them, yo. Definitely one
well,
of them.
I will say that that might be true because, like, some people know Michael Jordan, but they think LeBron is the best, right?
Right,
So,
right, right.
but there could be an argument made, but I know that Michael Jordan went to 6 championships and he won all 6. LeBron went to like 10, and I think he won like 4, right? But he went to 10. So like I can't ignore that.
And the
You
nigga
know what
is
I mean? So
42, still moving like
and he's
a
still
young
balling
boy.
and he's breaking all the stats and everything. So if you're a stat number guy, you're gonna be like, well, you start comparing numbers. Hey, look at
Okay,
this,
okay, Alf. I
right?
always hear
So
you
it's
say
tough.
that, and oh, women lie, men lie, but numbers don't. I mean, his numbers are what they are.
Yeah, but guess what? He's not a killer instinct. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan went to 6 finals and he dominated all 6, and he was the MVP for all 6. And even though probably LeBron probably was the MVP for all his finals too, but Michael Jordan didn't lose in the finals. Okay, and guess what? If Michael Jordan did that stupid baseball thing, he probably would have had 9 championships, right?
Probably,
Okay,
probably.
because I don't know who was stopping those. Because the minute he came back, what happened? Starts winning again, just like that. So that just shows you how powerful that guy was. All right, like people had it was fear. Okay, like this dude was unstoppable.
Yo, is
Okay,
it true?
so
Whispers. I heard whispers about LeBron going to the Warriors. Is that true?
I don't know about that's true or not. There's a lot of trade stuff. LeBron ain't going to. I think LeBron will go to the Cavs before he goes to the Warriors and retire
Mm.
over there. They want Giannis to go to the Warriors, but I don't know, man. This is
What you
NBA
think?
deadline is February 3rd, so it's gonna be whack,
What
man.
you
Bunch
think
of old
about
people. Listen, old dudes
what you
can't
think
run with the
about
young. But
what you think about that young boy Cooper Flag?
he's legit.
They're
That dude
comparing him
scored
to the
like
next Larry
49,
Bird.
40. He scored like 49 the other day. He's only 19. And he was
Damn.
playing against another dude from Duke. The other dude scored 35. So these dudes, the young, like I said,
Yeah. The other way.
you can't keep up with young bodies, dude. But LeBron goes to the Warriors, it's a bunch of old dudes. Him, Seth, bunch of old guys. You need young bodies. You need young guns.
Yeah.
Mr. Cooper Flag could keep playing all day long. Those dudes have to rest. They have to take
Yeah.
rest days. They can't be back to backs. The young dudes, 19-year-olds, could go back to back to back. They could play every single game, no problem. So it's it's a different like old teams don't win. It's a fact. Old teams don't win.
Did you see Zion the other night against what is his name? Wemby? He's killing
Yeah,
it,
man.
man.
But Zion, I don't know, man.
He gets hurt
Zion,
too much, man.
he's hurt all the time, so
And he like big booty freaks. He like them big
yeah, man.
booties.
Yeah, man. But fuck the big booty freaks. He gets hurt too much, and he was supposed to be like the next
No,
big thing.
right, but I think fans got to peek into his potential. Like, dude, he was killing it, yo. Like
It don't matter. It don't matter, dude. If you're not on the
slamming on
floor,
Wemby.
if you can't, yeah, if you can't play, who cares? You know what I'm saying?
I know.
If you're hurt all the time, watching people play. It doesn't matter. Like if you're gonna build a team, you don't want a guy like that who's never around. No,
But
give me
what is
LeBron
that?
who never gets
But
hurt.
what is that about?
Right?
It's just this is just genetics. Like he just has weak bones
Nah,
and
man.
like
Some
what?
people are injury prone. That's it. Some people are injury prone, dude. Like some people are not. Some people take care of their bodies. He was not taking care of his body. He came in the league as like 300-something pounds.
Right,
He just
that's what
like
I'm
slimmed
saying.
down, started taking
I think that
taking
nigga
himself serious and taking his
he
body
likes
serious.
he likes to
So
party.
he
I
didn't
think
take it.
he likes to party. He likes big booties.
Man, he was dude. He was big in Duke too. He was a big guy in Duke. But he was like a man playing against little boys. When you come to the NBA now, you can't be moving. You can't carry that size, jumping around like that. Your knees, everything just gets jacked up. You got to be in shape. That's why LeBron takes care of himself.
Well,
That's why he's able to play to this
I hope
tender age now.
I hope he's able to stay injury free, man, because I enjoy watching him play. I think it's very
He's
exciting.
good, dude. Like he's good. And that Wemby guy's He's crazy too. He's like 7'3". He dribbles like a point guard, and he could shoot threes. He could do practically everything. So the Spurs, remember back in the days when the Spurs were boring, you'd win. The Spurs are back. Okay, Spurs are back. The Spurs are back. Like there's a lot of new young. Like it's so funny how like the old guard starts to leave and the new guys start creeping in.
Of
Like
course.
Zion was supposed to be one of those guys, right? Like the new generation. Okay, now you got the Cooper Flags coming in, right? Kyrie Irving, he's hurt right now. Like he gets hurt a lot too, but at
Right.
least But another thing, is he reliable? He's old now, So like the old guard is out and the new guard's coming in, and guess what? These
Speaking
young dudes, you can't keep up with them.
of some more sports news, your boy Javante Davis, the boxer, locked up for some
Yeah, what
domestic
happened to him?
violence bullshit. Did you see that?
No, but if you're a boxer getting locked up for domestic violence, it's not a good thing.
You got
because your hands are weapons.
Your hands are
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
I was about to say
Yeah.
that your hands are
Yeah, your
certified
hands are like
lethal
figures
weapons,
like
right?
yeah, it's like bricks hitting somebody in the face. Like, come on,
Yeah.
that's a bad look. Okay, bad look. Your boy Don Lemon got locked up.
Dude, okay. I don't know if you want to go down this road, man. I don't know if I want to go down this road,
I'm
man.
just saying,
So,
it's crazy. But
it
here's
is
the funny
crazy.
thing about it. The funny thing,
Journalists
like,
are getting
for that-
locked up now. Dude, are we in Nazi Germany now? or some shit?
dude, this guy, this is exactly what he wanted. So you know how much, dude, the publicity, the thinking, like the fight, dude, he's on his own. So this is what's that saying goes again? About getting coverage, like everyone's talking about it, and that's exactly what he wanted. His reviews, money.
But he wasn't the only journalist who got locked up. There was a woman journalist. She got locked up as well.
They're both.
When does the government start locking up journalists? The only time I recall something like that happening was, like I said, Nazi Germany.
Oh, don't feel sorry for these people. All these people are getting paid buku dollars, and guess what they're getting? Reviews and followers.
I think you have an issue with like seeing the forest from the trees, dude. You have to look at the bigger picture. You cannot lock up journalists for doing their job. That's the type of stuff that you saw in Nazi Germany. You don't do stuff like that.
But guess
Alf.
what? We're not in Nazi
like,
Germany.
You're not. But we're going into that direction. But
No,
the
we're
fact
not.
that you're focused on that he's getting publicity and he's making. That's not what it's about.
Well,
It's the precedent that's being laid down right now, Alf.
Dude,
you do something, you go against your government and you get locked up. Like,
if you look at
when have you ever seen that? Why is that okay for you, man? That's so weird, yo.
I don't think it's okay, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not feeling sorry for the guy. I think it's all
Nobody's
good.
asking you to feel sorry. It's not about him per se. It's about journalists getting locked up when the government has a problem with them. That's what I'm talking about. You keep Don Lemon. You don't have to mention his name. It's put any journalist, a blank line, any journalist name you want to put. You can't lock them up if you don't like them. And the president that we have now, not only does he have his own private fucking army running the streets, killing people, he's locking journalists up now. You can't do that, Alf. All this stuff has happened before. You don't even have to be a student of history to see these things happen before.
Dude.
Like, you're talking about Don Lemon wants publicity. He's making money. Who cares? What does that have to do with the principle?
Don Lemon does care. Okay, that's who cares. I don't think.
But why are you focused on that?
You know what?
Do you not see that? Do you not see it's a problem? Journalists getting locked up.
I'm gonna tell you
why.
That's not a problem for you. Nothing's gonna happen to him. No, No, because nothing's gonna happen to him.
Alf,
If,
it doesn't.
you know,
listen,
listen.
it
When I
doesn't
see a
work
journalist
like that.
when I see a journalist get
All
locked,
these violations
guess
start
what?
little by little. Once you start
Nah.
laying the groundwork, it gets worse and worse.
I think once this guy leaves, all this stuff gets reversed. First of all, I don't even think I think they're gonna get slaughtered in the midterms. Slaughteration. Okay? So now there's gonna be more accountability now because guess what? The Dems are gonna be in control where they could block a lot of stuff. That's number one. Number two, right? I don't think they're gonna win the next presidency. It's gonna be a Democrat that's gonna win.
What are you talking about? He's already setting up for a third term, Alf. He's laying down all the groundwork for a third term.
Okay. Let me tell you this right now. I guarantee you. I'm not going to no conspiracy bullshit. I guarantee you.
It's not conspiracy. It's law.
Okay, no, dude. We don't have to go back and forth on this.
Everything he's doing in Minneapolis is laying down the groundwork so he could now enact the insurrection. The Insurrection Act, so that there could be no elections. Like, there will
be no third term. Don't fall for the hype, dude. There will not be no third term. Okay, all right. We could make a bet right now on this thing. We could record this day. I guarantee you there will be no third term. Guarantee there will be no third term. Okay? Guarantee. Do you want to take the bet or not? That's what I'm saying. Do you want to take the bet now? Yes or no? Or we'll just keep talking. You want to take the bet or not?
You think I want to bet that
it's yes or no?
Why would I bet against myself?
Because you're saying
there's going to be a third term.
All right, then why are you saying it then? Because it's bullshit. There's gonna be no third term.
It doesn't mean that he's not gonna try. He's not gonna attempt it.
Term.
Yeah, I think there's gonna be an attempt for it. I'll take that bet.
Now you're saying attempt. Is it gonna be a third term or not? Yes or no? So there is gonna be one. So I'm saying there is not. So you're saying there is. I'm saying there's not.
I think he's gonna try. I think he's gonna try to do it.
You can try all you want, dude. I don't care.
No, it doesn't matter though.
People try a lot of things, dude. He tried to overturn the election. He tried a lot of stuff. Did it work? No.
All right, then. So I'll take that bet. I believe that he's going to take the steps to try to make that happen. If you want to take that bet, I'm down to do that.
No, because it's bullshit. I
pray to God that he doesn't get a third term. So I'm not going to bet against myself. Yeah. Like, come on. I'm not going to do that. Bet that he gets a third term.
Let's move on because I think this is a stupid conversation. Third term.
It's not stupid.
No third term. No, it's not.
It's not stupid.
Third term.
Because everything is happening. What do you think is happening in Minneapolis right now, Alf? With these people getting shot, protests left and right. He already called in the National Guard. All the groundwork is being laid for this Insurrection Act.
First of all, he can't call the National Guard in for Minneapolis. Only the governor, because the governor controls the National Guard. So what National Guard is he calling in? He could call the one for D.C. He controls that one. The governor was threatening to call the National Guard to go against ICE to protect the citizens. That's what
then
he has
I
control.
misheard then.
So,
I thought they.
So
okay.
So that's not what's happening. But the point is this, dude. Ain't no third term happening. Like my man Chappelle said, you got 3 more years of this craziness and this stupidity, and then guess what? It goes. Matter of fact, November, shit is going to start getting crazy. So we'll wait and see what happens and goes on with that. But like I said, man, like my man Cuomo says, he came back to Sirius XM, and he has this morning thing he does. This guy's doing the news thing at night. All this stuff these people do, a lot of these people, is for clickbait and to rise the attentions, and there's war between this and that, between the Republicans and the Democrats. It's all bullshit. Nobody wants to work together to do anything. So when this guy leaves, hopefully things get back to normal and it gets boring again, and we'll see what happens. But until then, you got to deal with the fucking craziness because a lot of this shit is crazy.
Yeah,
I don't think nobody could deny it. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. There's stuff that I think that's kind of good, but there's a lot of crazy stuff that's bad. Like it gets overshadowed with stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Alf.
You know,
that's usually how it works.
I think the accounts for kids that's born from 20 like this year going forward, the accounting companies are matching. I think that's a good idea. But guess what? Good ideas get you know how the rule is. We talked about this before. You could do 20 good things. You do one stupid thing, it's over. It's overshadowed. And this guy does a lot of stupid things. So it's what the hell's happening?
Nobody cares about the good things because I can promise you.
Everybody forgets it. It doesn't matter.
Hitler did a bunch of good things for Germany, but we don't want to know anything about that because he did a lot of fucked up shit.
Dude, man.
So who cares about that?
I don't think the Hitler thing is
the comparison is not adequate?
I think because this guy was killing millions of Jews, dude.
But how do you think it started? You think Hitler stepped on the scene and started killing Jews?
Hey, dude, let's.
You think that's what happened?
Yo, dude, people love to say that. They love Hitler all the time. Let's see something like that. That's like a disrespectful. This guy was killing and slaughtering and rounding up. When that starts happening,
you
hold
didn't
up,
answer
dude.
my question.
When that starts happening, then let's say that. Okay.
So you wanted to get? We don't want it to
No,
get to that point.
because it's not going to get to that. And like, the comparison is stupid. It's like
How is it
disrespectful, I
stupid?
think.
How?
Because Hitler was a freaking murdering madman who killed millions of Jews.
I'm going to ask you the
That's
question
why.
one more time because you glossed over it. You think the
I don't
moment
think-
Hitler
no.
stepped into power, he was killing Jews?
No,
You
but
think
he did it
on
within a
day
short
one?
period of time.
No.
This guy's had more time in office to do this. Okay?
Hitler's story was so similar to Trump's. Everybody thought Hitler was a joke. This guy will never be in charge of Germany. People were laughing.
Dude, we sound like everybody.
He was
we
a
sound like
weirdo.
everybody else now, man. Everybody else now. And I thought this was the opposite. Like I said,
No, it's not.
I don't think the comparison.
Because all of us have eyes.
I think the comparison. You can have eyes, dude.
The nigga has the Gestapo running the streets of Minnesota with masks on, shooting people. What? Okay, none of this looks familiar to you? None of this looks familiar to you? Niggas with masks on, killing people. Oh, all right.
Yeah,
we have different
I'm not even gonna
political
go down
views,
this
man.
road. I think it's Hitler extreme. I think that's too extreme. I think this is just a freaking time where it's gonna pass and then moves on to the next, and it'll be the next trending topic of something else that's going on. Okay, but in the meantime, like my man Chappelle said, you got 3 more years, madness, deal with it, and you wait till it ends. And guess what? I think in November, a monster part of it is gonna get stopped because they're not gonna be able to hold on to the houses. Always happens to any president is in charge. They lose the freaking house. And this time it's going to be overwhelming because all this is happening in Minnesota and people are going to be pissed. So they're going to be like, I'm not fucking with these guys. And it's going to be out of control so we're going to see what happens. I say there's going to be a blue wave in November.
That's your prediction.
Oh, yeah, dude. Like,
okay,
yeah,
well, let's
dude,
pray. Let's pray you're right.
Because because the problem is that you can't do all this stuff and you think people are going to forget. And these guys are not going to let you forget. They're going to be talking about it and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I said, the topic is crazy. People are dying and people are doing crazy stuff. I've never seen stuff like this before. People fighting these ICE dudes, like fights on the street. I'm like, I don't know if these people are real. They're not, but people are getting killed. 2 people died, so that's real. So death
you don't know who's real or not.
I don't know, dude. The guy that just got shot. They showed a video with this guy like he was spitting on the cops. He was
the nurse.
Kicked out yeah, dude. He kicked out the headlight of the thing. Another video popped up, but that was 12 days. That was 12 days prior. But in that situation, I'm like, why don't you just arrest these people if they're doing stuff like that? If you're kicking out police cop cars and spitting on them, like, isn't that assault? You get arrested for that. That doesn't equal death. So people on the other side be like, oh, he's an agitator. I'm like, but that still doesn't equal a death sentence. That equals getting arrested. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, but like I said, man, I don't think it was a great idea carrying a gun to this thing either, dealing with these dudes running off all these guns. Like, this minute, see gun, they shooting. You know what I'm saying? So that's dangerous too. But hey, man,
so
we're living in crazy times right now.
So he brought it on himself, right? Is that what you're saying? He brought on his own death because he carried a license gun.
I'm saying this, right?
License gun.
I'm saying that I'm not gonna go into that hot area with all that crazy shit happening with these dudes carrying tech nines. They're already freaking going crazy, and I don't want to get mistaken for having a gun for them thinking I'm trying to do something. I wouldn't take that. I wouldn't risk it doing that. I don't think you should have done that either. Like, if you're there for protest, why you need it? Like, why are you carrying a burner?
What's the laws in Minnesota? Aren't you allowed to carry if you have a licensed gun?
Yeah, he has a license, but word was that he didn't even have his license on him. So like they don't know. As after the fact, they're like, oh yeah, he has a conceal, but like, dude,
Did he draw on them? I don't think he drew his gun on them.
I don't know what he did, dude, but they saw a gun and these dudes overreact, man. Okay, like it's normal. Oh, gun! All of a sudden, one guy, what gun? Boom! Shoot! Like that's stupid shit that happens. You put yourself in that dumb situation carrying a dumb gun. Like don't like and people be like, well, what about that Rittenhouse? That guy went with a Tech 9 to a freaking was that in Minnesota too when that happened? Minnesota's been a hotbed for a lot of crazy stuff. That was Minnesota, right?
I don't know.
When they were going crazy, burning. Was it?
It was a BLM protest, right?
Yeah, and he went with a Tech 9. And look what happened. He ended up shooting people, but he got off.
Right, he was a hero. He invited to the White House. Yeah. He was a hero.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you bring these guns, it's problems, dude. Protests, like old school, with your signs. We don't need burners at these things. Because got one dude going for Tech 9, whatever, long gun, shooting people in Hero. One dude has his gun on him. They screaming, gun, gun, gun. He has his phone. He gets shot. So to me, it looks like this gun situation's a problem. Don't bring it.
What about ICE? Do you think they're a problem?
I think the ICE people are in a, like, listen, dude.
With their mask on.
Okay, dude, here's a story. Here's a problem. Here's a situation, dude. They're government agents. They're agents. They work for the government. The government's telling them, all right, dude, go out there and do your job. So
Okay.
I don't know if it's even their fault. They're just following their orders to do what they're supposed to do. They're just doing their job.
With
Okay?
mask on. What's with the
Dude,
mask?
The mask on is because they're saying that they want to cover the identity because they get threats all the time from peeking people.
How
Dude,
come,
you know how easy it is to...
how come NYPD don't wear masks? They get threats all the time too. They're cops. They deal with all the negative elements, criminal elements.
Well, guess what? When November comes around, I guarantee you they're going to be forced to wear body cams because they don't even wear body cams either. Where you can see what's going on.
Mask, and nobody cams. And killing
like
people.
I said, dude. Well, like I said, they're federal agents. They're not like freaking like street militia. They're federal agents. They're like FBI, but a different version. They're ICE. They do immigration. It's crazy, but this is the deal. This is what we're dealing with.
What do you feel about them profiling people? Like they could just look at you, and be like, "This nigga look like a Mexican."
Yeah, it's messed up.
Let's run up on him. Where your papers at?
Like I said, I want to know
where your papers. Where the papers at?
Know what is the strategy behind it. Like, what do they know where to go? Because I don't think this run up on everybody. I think they're targeting spots. How do they know about these spots? Who's telling them to go to these spots? Like, they're just not roaming the streets and it's like, like they're doing raids. They're arresting people. People are getting arrested. But my question is, how do they know about this?
Profiling too.
Okay, but how do they know where to go? How are they doing this? Who's telling them this is where? Like, how are they knowing this stuff? Have these people been under surveillance, or like what's like?
You think these common people, these laborers are under surveillance?
Pay attention. They're not only arresting laborers; they're arresting criminals too. My question to you is
5%. 5% of criminals out of all the arrests. 5%.
It's not 5%. It's more than that, dude. You need to find out. I need to know what.
All right, we got to fact check right now.
What is the strategy that they're using, and how do they know where to go? And yes, I believe there is some profiling going on because people are getting taken out. So my thing is that, but like, what's the plan? Like, you know what would have been great? And the part that pisses me off, people are not dumb. People got eyes. They see what's going on. They like watching. They're like, okay, this guy wasn't pulling out a burner. He got shot. And then the next thing, domestic terrorizing everyone to the point where he's like, they got to pull back because like, damn, this is not looking good. It's not looking good for us. That's why that other guy, Homeland, is there now. So he has to go up there. Christine No has to take a step back because she's running domestic terrorism. Everybody's like, what are you talking about? What domestic terrorists? So this is wild times, man. But like, just like everything in history, man, this will be a time in history. You're like, hey, remember when this was happening? And then boom, they were like, all right. And then it'll go into the next pendulum will swing. Okay. The same way how it's extreme now, it'll swing. Like my man Chris Cuomo says, and I love this guy. He said, Bill Maher says it too. It never like goes like, okay, once it goes to extreme left, extreme right, it never just settles in the middle somewhere. It just goes like the pendulum just keeps swinging like crazy now. Because the majority of people are not extreme left or extreme right. They're right somewhere in the middle. But for some reason, the people that's running the government, they're choosing the extreme sides. Oh, and I believe that these people are just, I believe people are buddies and puppets.
I just pulled up some information that said data on the percentage of immigrants arrested by ICE with criminal records varies, with recent 2025-2026 reports indicating that roughly 27% to 64% have criminal convictions or pending charges, depending on the data source.
That's good. That's freaking criminals, dude. Like, all right, they're getting arrested. I don't have a problem with that. You have a problem with criminals getting arrested? No, I don't think nobody does. Okay,
nobody has a problem with that.
But
a lot of these people, aren't. Like they're getting swept up in it too.
Hey, dude, man, listen, shit happens. People get swept up in things, but the issue is good. Dude, let me ask you a question. If they go, let's say they know a building they know a building has migrants in there, right? Like they know that, but there's psycho dudes in there. When they're going in there, they're just rounding people up. They're not asking, are you a criminal? They're just rounding people, and then they process them like, oh, yep, this is the guy with the criminal. So some people are going to get swept up in the thing. Like, I don't think that's unnatural. My issue is that if they are just walking in looking at somebody and be like, hey, you, come here, you papers, that is profiling to me, right?
It is.
But there's raids happening. So if some people get caught up in the raids, I can understand how that happens. Like, we got to be realistic and understand like what's going on here.
Right. But
I don't think
we
people
talked
walking
about
down the
this
street.
before.
I don't think people walking down the street. If
I
you
think
see
we
somebody,
talked about this before. You gotta protect those innocent people who are just walking, minding their business. Some of these people are citizens, but they
okay,
have an ethnic look,
and
they're getting
guess
caught
what?
up too. They're getting stopped and asked about their papers. Alf, when was the last time you heard that? Let me see your papers. You know who say
Okay,
that?
well, we'll
Nazis
do.
to Jews.
Okay,
Let me
well,
see your papers.
okay, yeah, but you know what? Listen, there was a mandate to sweep up all the illegal. Oh, damn, my thing's about to die out. Oh shit!
Come
Where's
on,
my
nigga.
charger?
What are you doing?
Oh man,
What?
we're gonna have
Are
to
you
go. It's
serious?
48 minutes. Yeah, my thing's about to die out right now, man.
Oh,
I'm gonna have
shit,
to
yo.
carry this joint without me. Man, I don't have my charger.
Okay,
Where
dude,
is it?
how you come
Oh,
unprepared for
man.
the cast, yo?
Because you weren't on time. That's why. If you came
I
at 10
wasn't on
o'clock,
time.
yeah. What time
is
this thing starts? It starts at 10, right? Thank you.
What does this have
Thank
to
you.
do with you having a
Thank you.
charger for your equipment?
Well, guess what? If you were on time, I
Wow,
would have
you're
everything
just like
prepared
J.
already.
Cole. You
Nah,
failed
dude.
to take
Let me tell you something.
accountability.
Respect the time. Period.
Okay,
Because
but
you know what? Because I'm gonna tell you why.
respect the
You know
process.
what happened
So
now? At 10 o'clock, right?
me not
Yes,
starting at
I'm
10
explaining to you.
caused you not
Yes.
to have your charger?
Yes. Because at
Bullshit.
10 o'clock,
Take accountability.
at 10
Don't be a J. Cole.
Nah. So take accountability on time. Period. Were you on time?
No, I wasn't.
Thank you.
I was
All right.
late.
Thank you.
But I'm not responsible for
We'll be
you not
talking
having
about
your
that.
charger.
As
Okay,
usual.
I wasn't. You see how easy it is to take accountability? I wasn't on time. What's wrong with you? Horrible, unprofessional. With a wrinkled picture of Biggie. Disrespecting Biggie too. Unimaginable. Disrespectful. People, please apologize. I apologize on behalf of Alf, or I apologize for Alf. This is very unprofessional, and I'm sorry you had to witness this. Now, granted, I was a little late for this installment of What's Going On Old Man Podcast, but listen, I was still on time. I'm here and I'm making it happen. But not to have the proper equipment to keep your computer or whatever device you're using to broadcast this podcast, not to have your charger on hand and then have to force you guys to witness this is totally unacceptable. And again, I apologize. But we're here. Oh, you're back. Are you back, really?
Shit.
What's up with that wrinkled Biggie picture, yo? The picture's too wrinkled. You need to iron that shit out.
You think?
Yo, dude. So let me tell you what's going on with me. So unfortunately, I was one of those people who didn't shovel their car out right after the snow. And so I had to do it today. Dude, I had a 4-foot wall of ice surrounding my car and I had to dig out, which is why I'm late, and I'm not making any excuses. I was late. I'll take accountability for that. But the reason I was late was because I was outside in the freezing cold for 2.5 hours taking down a 4-foot ice wall. I finally got the car out, but yes, I'm very, very tired right now. So you want to wrap it up? If we wrap it up, we got to go out to the old man song.
Wrap it up.
Let me know. So people,
yeah, wrap it up. And you know what? Before you wrap it up, I sent the extension to P. The
What?
missing feet game part. Yeah, I
You
told
reached
you
out?
about it. Act surprised. Yeah, dude, you were on the text too. Okay,
I didn't see it.
And he says something about, was it this Friday? I'm like, yeah, we do it every Friday. And if not, it's the next following Friday. So maybe the next following Friday. I don't know.
P, what's up, man? Where you at, bro?
That. So I don't know.
We miss you, man.
If he's coming back or not. But we'll see, man. But guess what? We're mentioning you, dude. You need to throw yourself back in here. All right, man. Blast that shit.
P. Come back like T.I., man. Come back hard, yo. Pause. But anyway, people, it was a pleasure hanging out with you again. I hope you got something from this episode, and we look forward to seeing you again. It's the What's Going On Old Man Podcast. I'm Des. Alf. We're signing out. Peace. Till next time, guys. Don't